Hey, Katie from the Wolfpack here. I wanted to give you a peek inside the Beyond Personal Finance Student Workbook. There's a few reasons I wanted to show it to you. The first being I wanted you to see the quality. It's got nice thick pages. It's full color. It adds, in my opinion, a lot of value to the course because there's a lot of things that the students need to actually complete directly in here. And it would be a phenomenal thing for a student to keep and reference back as they go through life. It comes with the course if you are buying the access to the digital course, but if you have more than one student, I would definitely consider strongly investing in an extra book for the other student. So let's just take a peek inside. Over here you've got some directions that I think are extremely important to help you walk through the course and understand how the platform works and everything. The course is divided into 20 years, so it's like 20 chapters. Every chapter is a year of your student's future life, and she does a really nice job of like setting the scene of that year so your student understands like where they are in life, what they've just accomplished, what's coming up ahead of them, what they need to consider when it comes to their financial planning and understanding budget, etc. So it has all the typical things that you would expect, you know, buying a house, buying a car, making a full budget, but it's got other things too that I want to point out along the way. You know, looking at your personality in terms of spending. I'll show you some specific things. Buying a car, obviously, is a very important thing to go over with students, probably sooner rather than later. I love this, to how to look at a car ad and understand what's happening in there. I love this page over here, talking about leasing versus buying. Believe you me, I wish I had this on hand when my mother insisted on leasing a car the other day for herself so that I could have explained it more clearly, because I just kept trying to tell her over and over again it was not the best move, but didn't have the words quite to make sense for her not to make that move. Anyway, but I love it. She does a really good job of helping students to not completely romanticize the future. It'll include things like, you know, obviously renting, and then if you have car trouble. I love this one, buying a pet, right? I think it's a great thing because it's not all fun and games. Yes, you want to buy a pet, but you need to walk through all of it, whether it's a smart move or not, especially at that time of your life, and whether you can afford it. Getting engaged, getting married, credit cards, you know, then we're moving on in our life. We've had some babies, we're buying a house. Some of the things I wanted to point out, let's see. I love it. It talks about insurance, life insurance especially, what it is and is it necessary, is it needed. Car insurance too, it goes over that. I think probably a lot of getting sick. I think a lot of adults could probably benefit from this book as well. Here, let's see. Quitting. Your spouse decided to stay home and raise kids. So now you've got one income. What do you do? Just all of these things. Stock market. I also love along the way, I don't know the pages right now, but along the way she has you do a portfolio check-in. So you're there. Frequently throughout the years, she's having you do update your portfolio. So based on what it is that you're doing in your life and what's coming, she'll have you look at your portfolio and see what you need to, what changes you might need to make in it. There's also chapters or years experiences on, you know, getting laid off, and then it talks about what happens if you get divorced and all the things that you need to consider when it comes to finances and divorce. I would just be aware of that if that's not something that you want your student looking at on their own, to be aware of it. Talks about Social Security, retirement. It literally goes from year 1 to year 20, not that you're retired in 20 years, but how you should be thinking about retirement. So I find this book phenomenal in terms of what's included in it, how it's formatted, how it's just put together, all of it. And of course, the lessons bring it to life and really help clarify everything and motivate your student to get everything done. So that is a peek inside of the Beyond Personal Finance student workbook.